Week 9 of the NFL, and we'll watch Jonathan Mingo. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Panthers and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. That's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Carolina defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. To throw, it's Mahomes. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. A big pickup of 38.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your deep.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got a sight set on another big game right here.
Open man is Mingo, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Young on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Young. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is...
Nigga dropped it. Oh, my God.
He had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I literally just tried to audible like 40 times.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say
No tuba, no problem.
Let's bring some pressure.
Same shit.
So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss.
Thank God.
Go. Now look, whenever
I was so confused seeing Gardner Minshew on the screen. I was like, why the fuck is Gardner Minshew right here?
They needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely. There he goes, right side. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great. So he nearly took it. The distance gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
So pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're doing some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Brown tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 6.
22 middle, drill 3. Pause red.
Young off the play fake. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Minshew. And that'll be caught by Tony. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Minshew. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And he will have the Chiefs' 1st down as he'll be... or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Pacheco gets it again on second down.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Throwing on second down now, Minshew. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun is Minshew. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. Minshew sets to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice.
What reason would my purple route have to stop, bro? What reason? What reason other than they needed to complete the pass? What reason? You're going over to defend the route. This nigga stops when the pass is being thrown to let him catch it, bro.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Had that been CPU, they would have skied over there quick as a bitch.
They'll set up to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
The downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside, not much room to work with for the offense. Fewer windows in the zone for them to throw into. Tough for a quarterback to get a throw off before the pressure ends up getting to him.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Jonathan
So
fucking
Charles
Mingo.
with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 75 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And only able to get this
Cap,
19,
kept
so
on.
probably should
They
have
kept control of the ball.
The ball back to the Chiefs and Isaiah Pacheco. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Now they'll bring Toney in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's able to get
this nigga threw a cross-body dime, folks. The only reason why I got picked off is because J.C. did his job.
He overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Bro, if JC wasn't there, that was an in-stride dime.
Here we go.
Following the interception, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Crawford. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First and 10, Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And now here comes Kansas City. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shit, maybe. Look like it to me.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, Minshew over the middle. That's hauled in by Tony. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Off play action, it's Minshew. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Back to throw again. The throw here right sideline falls.
Saying, bro, he got all the pass rushing abilities possible, and I can't get to the fucking quarterback.
That has been moving well this series.
Fucking irritating.
For them, though, still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Minshew's throw is pulled in by Hopkins. And they will eventually get
nowhere
down
near the play.
inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
been pretty good so far. Fuck it. Isaiah Pacheco need to be the nigga we to stop at this point. And he going for it. And he's flinging that bitch around. That's the most beautiful part. Meeting everybody involved. That's why I traded Chuba. I can run every play with that nigga. I don't really want to do that. Cause I know.
It's Young on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Crawford. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down throw for Young. And it's incomplete.
Of course, you get the most perfect knockout possible. He chased that nigga in a cover 2 route. That wasn't even his route to chase. But my niggas can't even fucking do the route that I assigned them to do.
But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. To the air once more, Young. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Young. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Ready.
Young quickly to the flat. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it gives his guys
looking like the MVP to me, goddamn. I just wish that Pat was on the field, so it would be a little bit more convincing.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Cardinals blowing the Jets out.
The Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They make their second half debut here.
No, I need the Cardinals to be terrible. I shouldn't be blowing the Jets out at all.
That touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And they're able to get this one across.
Oh shit, Pat back.
Solid way to start the drive. 13
Pat is back.
So here's a first and 10.
Shit. I did just ask for this nigga to be back on the field, though. I didn't mean it.
Straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of
Did not mean it.
48. 80 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking. So you slip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
That is dumbass.
Too strong. They get there and take him down. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down, Young. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Nigga, this is a superstar game. I don't give a damn about Christian Watson. We ain't even in the same conference. So your award shit and my award shit, it's like, it's irrelevant. Watson can do whatever he want to do, and Mingo do whatever he want to do, and they're not gonna interfere with one another. God damn. I did just pass my way into a fucking 4th down too.
Young to throw on 4th.
Wow.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's
wow.
Intercepted.
Wow. Just wow. He had sideline deadeye. That was a sideline pass, and it was inaccurate. This nigga had sideline deadeye. That was a sideline pass.
This game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down inside the 30.
This nigga irritating.
For a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Pacheco from the gun.
No
fumble. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well,
yeah, Patty's back again.
On the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
Bro, Pat Mahomes is a fucking bitch, folks. I've never seen a quarterback do this in my fucking life, folks. Never. Nigga handed the ball off, knew it was going to be a loss, and pushed this nigga to a 1-yard gain. I've never seen a quarterback do that shit ever in my life. I've never seen a quarterback do that ever in my life. It was since they fucking played me on All Madden. Since then. Since they realized I was the fucking sweat. And somehow, somewhere, he could get a first down on that.
Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Touchdown! Travis Kelce.
I already knew that was going to score after that last play.
And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and this is back to a 5-point game.
That's some bullshit, folks.
Now after the touchdown,
All Madden is the reason.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction.
All of my games is games. My record misleading as a bitch.
They nurse this small lead.
These niggas are not great.
Start on the ground here on 1st down. And he will be taken down. Big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake, Young. They'll air one out deep for Mingo. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young
fucking dot.
In this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up. Delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jordan Davis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety.
Hell, folks. Hell.
The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back.
Nick said cheating shit. I noticed that the nigga was having trouble with the blitz, and I continued to go towards it. Damn. Who the fuck is dude in the middle?
They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Here is Young. Under pressure, down he goes.
I pressed triangle, but, you know, Madden be cheating. Apparently he was an ineligible receiver just for the split second when I tried to pass him the ball.
Got to come out fast. Got to get out his hands quicker.
3rd and goal, the ball at the 10. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up 4th and goal. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So the starting field position was
I ain't even fucking around with the Chiefs. Usually I go for it that close to the goal, but obviously I'm playing against Pat Mahomes, so I'm not trying to make this game no closer than what it already is. Fumble. 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 Whoa.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And last time, going for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. This offense so far on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
I know where it was going, and I still couldn't get it.
Before going out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Mahomes again. And his throw here's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Mahomes now to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. They go play fake. Mahomes. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Mahomes to throw once more. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone. Over out of bounds. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
A 13-play fucking drive that only cost them a minute and 50 seconds. A 13-play drive, though.
Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the... And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Mingo.
One play.
75 yards. And the Panthers could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. Responsible for well over 100 yards of total offense, but still hasn't found the end zone. You think that's in the back of his mind going into this drive?
It's always in the back of the mind of a player having that type of a day because you want that gratification for your work, right? You want that stamp on top of everything. But bottom line for him, he's doing great work. Sometimes it just opens it up for other people to actually get into the end zone for him.
The runners, you know, would they rather have 60 yards, 3 touchdowns, or 150 no touchdowns?
I think more than likely 150 and no touchdowns. But all the runners that I know would say, I'll take 150 and 3 touchdowns. They're greedy that way.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Mahomes will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Mahomes finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here.
Even when I know where the ball is going, this nigga, they don't allow him to get interceptions either. Like, come on, folks.
And that'll be caught by Tony. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Mahomes. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point by Butker is on target as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Check right. Black.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Chiefs 37. Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 15. A little over 30 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Mahomes. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to win the football game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And Young's going to throw it here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And this win was impressive, Charles. And look, they were honest with us this week. They had this game circled on the calendar for quite a while, coming in and taking down the reigning Super Bowl champions.
And you and I both know from experience that having the title reigning Super Bowl champs is a blessing, but a curse when the next season begins, right? Because everyone circles that game on their schedule. They can't wait to come in and play, and they often do things you don't even expect because they figure, what do we have to lose? We're playing the Super Bowl champs.
So for Carolina, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.